Hello my dear friends, how is everyone doing? Today, in contrast, I came early. I'm 2 minutes ahead. I have everything ready, have my magnesium drink, and what is most important, I have a will to finish our beloved red god. So, who do we have here? Hello Rod Golem, hello Grzegorz. All good, guys? Now, notice that I did a few changes, and I'll talk about them in a minute. Let others join. Remember, I was telling you about how I didn't have any failed prints on my GK2. Well, it finally happened. Its prints start to fail. So the Necron monoliths were only 60% done, so they were a partial fail. So it was actually 2 in a row, and so I contacted their tech support, and apparently I need to change a FEP filter on the resin tank. So yeah, I'm gonna order a new this FEP. Yeah, it's called FEP, I guess, FEP. So I will order FEP, change it, and hopefully it's gonna be good. But the guy from tech support actually told me a neat trick to at least mitigate it for now, and that is to change lifting distance. So I did that, and tomorrow I will be printing another one. Yeah. So the price of the new triple FEP filter, because what closest I found here is the page called 3D Jake, and they sell 3 at minimum, and it costs around 50 euro, which is, what the fuck? It's just a piece of a transparent plastic, right? And it's notice that it's not with the plastic frame. It's just the foil. It's just transparent plastic, and it costs 50 euro. So incredible. Hello Diego. I'm great. Thank you, brother. Hope you're great too. Grzegorz, 29 degrees. Whew. Here today was about the same, but now a thunderstorm is coming. There was raining 30 minutes ago. Now it's peace, but I can smell it in the air that the thunder is coming. Hello Ed. Yeah, back in business. So let me walk you through a bit of changes I've done. So we're gonna hide these 2 shoulders and also these armor plates. So again, we spare some polygons to not overburden the blender. And the first change, the most important change, I've slept on our idea of the staff / his weapon, and I've decided to not, for this powerful god of ruin, not to have any weapon. And the reason is, I was digging through some fan art, and I will show you what I mean by that. So the great horned rat, I found this. So it was I don't know, this is fan art. I thought it's official. Anyway, this one, yeah. I don't know if this is a fan art or official, this sketch, and I really love this design. He's skinny, but don't care. We have muscular god. But I love how huge he is, that's one thing. And notice that he has a empty arm, so that's why I chose this. Because I couldn't think of good weapon of choice for the god. So staff was our like a main option. But then I was like going back and forth with design, right? And then I decided like, no, he's a god and he don't need any weapon because he's a powerful spellcaster. No, this one is nice art. I actually didn't see this one. This is cool. So this is the main change which I've done. So this pose will stay as it is, and the other hand will just nonchalantly hang. So without any spell effects or anything in hand. Then I made him fur. Those are just the minor changes. Made him fur on the neck and the shoulders because this was also prevalent on the fan arts. Yeah, thank you. I thought so. I'm living in the Netherlands and 30 here around all that concrete is terrible. It is. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me getting older and grumpier, but I think the summers here in Slovakia are getting worse and worse. So drier and way hotter. But now it was a good period of like almost 2 months when it was like raining back and forth, which was good. So I hope it will be like that in the summer. Like the ideal weather for me is like 25 degrees, so you can go out with kids, like to go on a pool or lake, and then in the evening thunderstorm. That's the best. Okay, back to our red. Now we're gonna start off the bat by making his back like more depth, not in a muscular sense, but I'd like his fur to give this illusion that is really thick. So we will like enhance his back. I'm gonna do it right away. I live in Central America, man. 36. Oh yeah. Oh, that's too much. All your you was born there, so you lived there like your whole life, or you moved recently? I was like having impression that you can kind of get used to it, no? I cannot imagine myself getting used to it. Like the hottest I've experienced was when I was a kid and my parents took me to Cairo, Egypt, and also Cairo, and in the desert it was around like 46 or 47, and that was absolutely nuts. That was total nuts. I could not like handle that well. I would like to be well in a colder climate, so Iceland, New Zealand, but not too much rain. So for example, I could not imagine myself living in, for example, Great Britain or Scotland, Ireland, despite the fact that it's like one of the most beautiful countries, like fairy tale country in the world. But if it's raining like every day, that's not my cup of tea. I like rain, don't get me wrong, but I do a lot of outdoorsy sports activities. Even though I love running in the rain, I could not imagine myself doing daily activities outside when it's raining. So I like to go on a bike with kids, you know, and spend time outside walking through the forest. When you're on a hike and it's raining, that's not nice. Hello Gabriel, hi from France. Well, hello from Slovakia. I went to Europe a while ago and it was like -10 for 2 weeks. I loved it. I do so well there, but here is absolute pain. Yeah. I like those winters when it's like not freezing that much, because you cannot run outside when it's like below, let's say minus. For running, everything above, or sorry, below the -5 is a pain. For you cannot breathe well. So your time is not good then. But around 10 degrees, it's nice. And I'm one of those lunatics who almost never wear a jacket, so because I'm like doing these cold plunges and I'm like swimming in a lake during the winters, even when it's like freezing, as part of my routine. It's actually great for your health. It's one of the like best things what I can recommend for your immunity and for overall like condition, because it's just great. Okay, anyway, do you like this this new design of the bag? So this is like this creates the illusion that he's not like hunched, and all this thick thing is a fur actually, so there's like a lush mane of fur. And what I need to do now is fetch ourselves ore brush and multiply the polygons there, because as you can see it's here is like clear, so there's a lot of polygons here, but in the middle not so much. So let us change it to 8 for example. And I forgot to hit record. Well, but oh yeah, this is nice. So I will leave it around this 8 point something. Now smooth it out a bit, and I will be putting there more of the fur. Ooh, what is this? Just on this side. This is nice. Okay, so deselect the dynamic topology and let's go to the fur back. Which one was it? I think this one, right? No, this is too curly. This is too curly. By the way, guys, I released a new video. I was supposed to do the Loonshine, but I've decided to change it for those who are starting with terrain. I made a video about how to carve realistic rocks out of foam. So this is a very good thing for beginners in my opinion. So take a look. And this is, again, this might be your first project of terrain for anyone who has never done it. And if you follow it, you can get yourself a nice looking realistic lightweight rock. It's definitely the same as those plaster recasts, and it's lighter and more durable. Okay, I like how this looks like. Now, oh, I forgot to tell you, notice the head. I've changed the design of the head, so I was like in detail following the fan art, so I made the skull a little bit thinner on the front muzzle, made this hole in the nose a little bit smaller, deleted the two beady balls, two beads instead of his eyes, so his eye sockets will be blank, and I will paint it with the magical fire. So yeah, that's what I did, and maybe today, before we finish, I will add more teeth to him. So, I was born and raised in Brazil, but I don't like the temperature here, I prefer it cold. Yeah, me too. I shower only in cold water, that's great. Ice baths are too, yeah, you love ice baths. Me too. There is so much in this heat. That's true. And for me, the cold shower in the morning, or an ice bath if I manage to do that, is the best way to start the day, because you immediately doing something which is nasty and really terrible and feel really bad, because cold water instantly wake you up and you are basically you are finishing the hard, starting the day by doing hard things, so you immediately get this feeling of accomplishment once you step out of it. So I really love it. Alright, so we have the head. Now, let's do the necklace. Let's do the necklace. So for now I will fetch his shoulder pads, and also these 3 runes, because these we will be copying and making ourselves a nice necklace. So probably like 90% we're gonna be deleting them from the back, so this big plate has no use of being there, so I will leave it here until I find a better place for him, but most likely we're gonna delete it. But let's leave it here. Now, these three buggers. These three buggers are too much detail in my opinion, so let's tone down the polygon count on those. Because again, now we are in a position of having like way too many polygons on this model. Way too many, and Blender is laggy then. It's not fault of the computer, it's the fault of the Blender, because he does not work well with the high polygon models. So one would expect that they would fix it after all those years, but I don't know what's the issues. Why cannot they just copy the ZBrush like availability to do such a thing? Because ZBrush, what I heard, what I observed, is good in working with high polygon models, because it has some technology where it is somehow, if I understand correctly, it's rendering it. So you're only looking, so your polygons are high only where you're looking, and the rest of them are somehow rendered low. So you are not overburdening your graphic card. And that's something which Blender should have as well. But again, we are sculpting miniatures, and Blender was not designed predominantly for sculpting miniatures, so not high polygon models. It's predominantly made for the animators and the computer game model makers, and they are doing lower polygon models but with great textures, and this way it's not that big of a burden for the graphic card. Now we have these, let's save them. I want to show my current project of my fortress for Warhammer 40k on Insta, but it's simple to send you. Yeah, you need to. I'll gladly look at them. Send me a like a message request, like say hi or something, and I will look on the message request and I will accept you. Then you can send me. I'm curious. I would love to see it. I think a regular normal chain would be good to link the shoulders. It will be. They will be connected with the chain, but I still like this idea of giving him this grandiose look by having these rune necklace. But maybe we will stay with just the 3 of the triangles. 3 is a magical number. Yesterday I finished reading Demon Slayer. Guys! Oh my god, it's so good. I read it for like 4th time already. The ending, like the final fight in Karak Doom with the Bloodthirster, it's so well written. This book should be like the bestseller. It's awesome. It's awesome. So now, today I will be starting Dragon Slayer, so which is like a direct sequel to it. And also I'm really looking forward. I like the again, I like the ending passage of Dragon Slayer. So when they actually go to the ruined city where the Skjalandir, which is the name of the dragon, lives. And I love the vivid description of those ruins. So this is where my imagination like really go wild. Guys, really, if you never read Gotrek and Felix, do yourself a huge favor and do it. Read it. It's like, in my opinion, those are the best books I ever read. And yes, it's better than Lord of the Rings. Yes, there, I said it. I said it, it's better. So I need to, I would need to make these triangles thicker, cause they need to get in contact with the skin for the printing purposes. I'm behind, wait. I'm gonna like my Vashtor by the way on Instagram. It was amazing. I was really surprised how well it was painted. I really love it. I heard that some kind of equivalent, 40k equivalent for Gotrek and Felix is what's his name? Eisenhorn. Is it true? Is a similar vibe to it, to those books? Now I have like really difficult task in order to make this look good. I need to match the scale of these. Okay, now it should be fine. Now let's connect these triangles, these armor triangles with a chain. So we might reuse our nipple rings and make it a chain. This idea was actually from Kidbash Carnage. And I love those nipple rings. Eisenhorn a bit. I need to read it. I need to read it. Also, like Henry Cavill in some interview mentioned that it's his favorite book. So hopefully he got a good taste. Hello, Wolf Hunter. I see why I never make it to stream. It's different zones. I think because it says 9 p.m. stream and it's 2 p.m. Yeah, that's why I always say that it's Central European time. So for the good and precise time announcement. Alright, so be it we have a chain ring, save the model. Tell me guys if you like the new design of the head and if you see the difference between the older one. Hello DVC Creations. Yo, do you have any tips for sculpting as well as you do? I want to start sculpting since GW prices are increasing and my paycheck isn't. Lol. Tips, yeah, I do have a tips for you and for everyone who want to start sculpting. First, get familiar with Blender. So learn its basic layout and start customizing it for your taste. So for example, like if you start Blender, let me see if I have the blank file here, like this. Okay, so this is when you start Blender on your own, right? It looks completely different to what I have. So I recommend you to start making first this appearance for you to like it. So I prefer completely black background. So where it is here. So background I chose viewpoint and now go back to black. Select cavity and depth of field. That makes the model look so better when you're sculpting it. So you see the details, you see the shades. Then this is maybe not for anyone, but I like to remove the grid from this. And this is where it is done. Let me just. Also, color of the material you can choose. You can go and select the matte cap, which can like change to 3D shape, like a more detailed skin, or how to say it. And watercolor, it's somewhere here. So also shadow is good. Backgrounds like this, you can even change the color of your object and basically play with these basic settings. Then get familiar with basic brushes. So you have a set of brushes here and you need to learn how to use this blob, how to use grab brush, and how to use scrape brush. These are the three most important brushes for the beginners to get familiar with. Then check this function, which is dynamic topology. This makes sure that if you turn it on, this makes sure that the topology of the model is always changing based on the value you entered, and it's good for increasing or decreasing the polygon. So basically, when you start sculpting, let's say from the round object, from the ball, it's automatically low polygon wise. So you turn the dynamic topology on, and you immediately are multiplying polygons on a specific area of your brush without the need of subdividing it. So right now it may be totally confusing what I just said, but I'm planning to do a video series on my YouTube of or maybe a stream. Definitely I'm gonna be doing tutorials for the beginners to learn sculpting. Then I will show you a good website where you can get a free set of free brushes, such as I have my orb for giving it this nice rocky texture. And once you learn how to sculpt with those, you can maybe start thinking about investing a few bucks in pre-made brushes which are sold on the Blender market. This is a good stuff. So there is one huge pack for brushes, which I can, if you remind me off stream, I can link you so I can prepare. It costs 60 euro, but there is 500 brushes, which is a lot, and those are the brushes to make fur, to make rocks, and it's good stuff. So I highly recommend investing it. Look, if you think about it this way, Blender is for free, which is a huge advantage, because ZBrush costs 45 euro a month, which is a lot. And once you customize your Blender and learn how to work with it, you will realize that it's as good as ZBrush, with some exceptions, such as inability to work with big models, but there is always a workaround. At this point, I would not change it. I'm not willing to learn ZBrush at this moment, because I love Blender. And also, you can animate in Blender, which I hardly doubt ZBrush is capable of doing. And you can do way more stuff in Blender. So we may start this series of the beginner sculpting. We may start with basic objects, so we will not freak out. So we will start with mushrooms. Yeah, because think about it. Everybody loves mushrooms, right? And it's a basic object, and it's easy to sculpt. And for beginners, it's a great way how to get into modeling. And then I will show you again. I already was showing you the Genie Discord. So it's basically let me show you right now. So it's basically a Discord bot. It's an AI which is giving you the ability to. It basically will create a low poly model for you. Now it's not that rocket science. It's not good, but it's low poly. But it's a good start for beginner sculptors. So at least you have a frame. So let's start by giving it a prompt: mushroom. So you just give him a command. Now it's cute. And let's see, now in a few seconds it will spit out 4 mushroom models based on what we just wrote him. So it's like the text to command, and these are mushrooms. And what we're gonna do with them, let's wait till the mesh is prepared. This is actually a good one. I really love this one. I will save it. So let's just wait. Or you can download it right away. Oh, it's now here. So we're going to visit site, and now it's absolutely for free, guys. You don't have to pay a single penny. So here you have your mushroom model. You can go into Medium and download it in STL. cleaning mesh. It will take a couple of seconds, and then we will have ourselves a, let me just show you. We have ourselves a basic mushroom based on just a single text command which we gave to this AI, and you can start building on that. This is a great way, this is a helpful tool. It can sculpt some pieces of armor, for example a sword, so for example, like in my case, Hand of the Rat. So, and then you can basically start working on that, so give it like a deeper texture. So my point is that you will at least have like a basic frame. And this is the mushroom which we just told him to do. So as you can see, it's just a basic, very low polygon model, but once I will import it in the Blender, I can give it the texture, I can give it like some face or some like whatever. So it's a good stuff. It's a good stuff. So I'm behind. I'm behind on the chat. Where are we? Oh, it's probably more like alternate for this one. Okay. Then I will read Eisenhower. I have around 45k points in. Whew. Normally I use ZBrush, but Blender is a great tool, and to do hair fur is very complete with great results. In the future I intend to increase my frequency with Blender. Yeah, but what I did in how I make the fur, it's from these purchased brushes. So, but anyway, it's good, and you can do the same actually in a ZBrush. So these brushes which you buy are available for ZBrush as well. All right, let's connect these together. For me, ZBrush is super complicated. I was working in Blender for a year, then I decided to give ZBrush a try, and I was like so confused. So the layout is different, and overall it was like a whole different experience, and I got freaked out. Come on guys, what is going on? So again, Blender is having issues with joining the objects. Nothing new under the sun. Piece of shit. Now, I don't know if ZBrush is having the same issues, but Blender is absolutely terrible when you are merging the objects together. So I have to do these Boolean workarounds. Let's move this chain ring like this. Now it's nice. Okay, cool and cool. Unionize it. Good. So we made him a necklace. Now let's leave it as it is for now and do the very same thing on a ouch. I forgot something. No, screw it. Alright, let's grab this chain ring and give him a nice connection between two of his loincloths. Actually just one, because we need to do the tail, remember? Okay, time has come. Let's do the tail, and then we're gonna like extremely detail this loincloth. Eurogman, thanks a ton. I'll be looking forward for those tutorials too. Well, I'm glad that you like it, and I hope that it will help. Now, well, hello Tetrahedracon. Man, I need to learn, brother, I need to learn your name properly. But hello, I'm glad you're here. So yeah, I might not be like the best teacher when it comes to explaining stuff, because my communication skills are really fucking bad, and English is not my native language, as you can tell, but I will do my best. This is a thing that I myself have. I don't know if I can call it like a learning disability, but I'm not learning the way how, let's say, other people learn. That's why I learned this stuff by myself, and I very rarely catch something from the tutorial when it comes to sculpting. So I learned Blender by experimenting, because I tried to watch some tutorials, and it's basically the mode of a key and a lock. So I need to connect with the tutorial style in order to understand it, because you can sit me in front of the computer and start like babbling on me and start showering this information at me, but if that the way of presenting this information doesn't click with my brain, I learn absolutely nothing. So this was my case with almost all the tutorials I saw, so I decided to, okay, fuck it, I will learn it by myself, by experimenting, and if I need to learn some specifically, for example, how to like subdivide the object or multiply the polygons or where to get brushes, then I just search the specific tutorial for it. But my point is that when I try to like learn sculpting, so I had some vision of what I need to learn, and all these like beginner tutorials were not for the miniature sculptors in a way that for the miniature printers. So all these miniatures, majority of the tutorials which I saw for Blender was for like 3D artists. They did not have in mind of possibility of printing it, and that was useless to me, right? So I've seen some tutorials in the beginning, like how to create a donut and how to give it a texture. No, brother, fuck that. I want to make miniatures. Screw the texture. And what still I need to learn is how to. I've seen some creators are having this preview of the model really nicely, so they make like a scene with like the folded paper, so they basically create a digital simulation of the photography of the model, and these I absolutely don't know. I have no clue how to do it. I know that it's something from where it is, animation, no, somewhere in this tab, I don't even know where. I remember it's like the creating like the commands in the windows and then connecting, and then you have to set camera and stuff, and I was like, whoo, okay brother, hang on, that's too much, that's too much. But kudos to those guys who knows how to do that, because that seemed like a really hard stuff. Okay, let's do his loincloth. So what I do now is shade it flat, so we can see how ugly and how low polygon it is actually. So let's fetch ourselves an ore brush and dynamic topology to 4, maybe. 4 is nice in this case. So what I do is multiply the polygons on his loincloth, so we get rid of this nasty looking low polygon squares or whatever this is. So we basically just multiply the polygons and smooth it out, and we have ourselves a fold brush on our own, so we will do the wrinkles as we please. Maybe give it a nice a bit of texture. Now you may be saying that it looks like a rocky texture, but once it will be printed, it will be looking like whatever you like it to look. So not predominantly a rock. Let us enhance this a bit here. Here. Okay, let me go into my brushes and let's fetch ourselves a fold brush. So we do some nice cloth wrinkles, and this brush I need to give it more power, something like 2.7. Yeah, that's nice. So something like this, maybe this. Now let's do two similar. So try this one, for example. 250 is nice. and like this. Nothing serious, just a few folds. And also, it would be a shame not to use my other set of brushes, which are reserved for the like a cloth patches. And this is like exclusive use just for a cloth. So cloth. Oh, patch. Oh yeah. It seems stitch. We have also available few of these for the stitching, but I'm not sure if a god would have like a stitched loincloth. Oh, why not? It's a god of ruin, so his loincloth would be ruined. Why not? So let's select the front faces only, and for example, no. That would look weird. That would look weird. Ain't it right? Just the folds. Because he would look like a bum. But look how nice these brushes are. Perfection. Anyway, let's think of something useful here. Hello, Paraphrase. Good work, brother. Keep it up. Thank you. Is this a real character or one you made up? This is a god for Skaven, the Greenhorn Rat. So we don't have an official model for this one, but we have plenty of reference. So something something I am taking from the references, and something is from my own head. For example, his musculature. That was my idea. He's a buffed dude. Yeah, I wanted to make him buff. Okay, let's do detail. Oh, wait. No. Let's try the rune on his loincloth. Just I want to see how it will be looking, how it will look like. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So now I noticed that his knees are too smooth, so we're gonna fix it with our bumps brushes. Let's fetch this one and lower its power to 330 just for now. Now that's weird. Something like this. Also here. And smooth it out a bit, and then check what is available next. I'm still thinking if maybe we should like give him a few scars. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Like our lore masters here in the chat, did Great Horned Red have any like a conflict with any other like major chaos gods, something which I should know of. So, for example, if Korn didn't like slash his abdomen open so we can make him some scar in there. Myself is not aware of such things happening, but it would be like a nice addition to this. This is a nice brush, so we're doing these wrinkles in his folds of his forearms, and it immediately looks way better. So let's do the same in here. Something like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Also his elbows look a bit plain. Now, I'm avoiding that tail like a plague, but I know we need to do it. I know it. I will do it right away. Just give me a few moments. I've discovered a good brush. I didn't know that I have this one. I've never used it and I fell in love. So how about making him this striation on his abs? Something like this. Now that looks so good. And how about some in the middle? Oh yeah. So this is amazing. It's giving his skin this like really like dense look. Oh my god. This is amazing. I'm glad that I discovered this actually. I need to make a note. So this one is 06DM bumps as a monster. Cool. I will remember this one. For sure. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. Let's just a few stripes on his ass. God damn! That looks good. Holy shit, that's good. Yes. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Oh, okay. I'm here. I think you could keep it slightly flat so we can do some freehanding. Well, no. I want to have it the texture because I am lazy and I need to oil washes it. But it's not that bad. I mean, like if you print it, this will not be like that visible and you can still do some freehand on it. But I prefer heavily textured models, so that's my shtick. I'm like sculpting everything heavily textured. No quality diagrams. Good evening. Hello, brother. Interesting. Remember me the game called Dragon Age. That strikes some familiarity. Dragon Age sounds familiar. Okay. I'm done with the texture for now. Holy crap. That looks amazing. Let's do the tail. I sent a freehanded message when you were... Aha, okay. Now when you told... I got your point and you are probably right. Yeah, but you need to think of like the amateur painters which will paint this, so I see your point and I agree with you. However, I will leave this rune here because for some beginner, if we will paint this, it's easier for them to like put the tip of the wash there and like make the OSL, or just like wash it only with, for example, red color. But yeah, I would do some freehand on the loincloth as well. But I would just make this rune so we have just come full circle, I guess. Alright, let's do the tail. Now, let's fetch for some reference. So, let's check Vermin Lord. Vermin Lord and check his his tail. I just need to see his opening. This is very nice art, very nice fine art, fun art. And notice he have hooves, and this was actually something which I want to do, to make him hooved legs. However, it would like deviate too much from the lore, so I didn't do it. But it's amazing. Here, what is this? This is cool as well. My concern is like, is the tail coming straight off? How it's like the connection? That's all my point. Like I want to see that connection from his skin. Why is this having 4 arms? That is not bad actually. This is beautiful. And this will be the scheme I will do. Oh wow. So like the glowing runes. You see, that's why I did it the way I did it. Now, but let's go here, and as you can observe from this, I presume it's official art from Total War. Great Horned Rat. It has 1 tail, and that's probably what I will do now. At first I wanted to do 3, then I reduced the count to 2, but since we're gonna 3D print it, it's gonna be fiddly as hell, so I'm gonna stick with 1. A proper one. This is nice art, look. This is very, very well done. Look at those hats. So the tail should start from the last vertebrae, right? But I will not how to say? I will not sculpt directly from his body, and I will just do it separately, like we did the tank of our... What were we doing? Something, I don't remember. Oh, the troll! Yeah, the troll. So we sculpted tank separately and it makes sense, so... Let's go. Let's change the topology to 1.4 and... Well, I'm actually worried about the tail. I am worried because it's gonna be tricky business to do. Why does... Let him have a thicker tails, like the Forge World Vermin Lord. Yeah, but if you need to think about it, because this is a... His body has this great musculature on him. So... I don't see reasonable to make him a thin tail. That would look too fragile, because... Okay, if you're gaining muscle, I presume that even in rats, that the tail is getting bigger too. Let me double check it. Like, we will fetch into official lore of the rats. Oh, come on. AI shit, really? I think this is a thin ice. I should not be googling this. Okay, let's presume that yes, he will have a thicker tail. And where this tail goes... Let's go. Why am I just still closing it? So it can be... I will do the spikes, that's something which we're definitely gonna do. And it's not that long, according to these fan art. So as he's standing, the tail should go... maybe directly from... okay, this looks... oh, okay. Something like... I already know why not, yes. We are printers, so we need to think of printing it. So I will make his tail go around his leg, and here will be a connection point, and it will end here with a blade, maybe. No, it's just normal end. Let's not overcomplicate it. Hello, not disputed. Yeah, connection point to the main body, definitely. It's a must, because tail covered in fur, but we need spikes there. Don't forget about spikes. Fur and spikes. Okay, let's see what I can do. A muscular tear, yes, definitely spikes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, if I make the tail separate, like, so we'll glue it after we print it. No, I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like to do things that way. We have 3D printers for printing whole models, not parts, right? And you can like twist and curve. No, it's too much. So here can go around his leg, something like this. Okay, now let's make it thicker. Now for that I'm using the shake hook brush, that's a basic brush available in every blender from the start for free, but the trick is to turn on the dynamic topology, so the shake hook you create has automatically new polygons to it. Because without the dynamic topology we'll just have like the same amount of polygons splattered around and dragged around, and it's gonna look nasty. Yeah, it can be curvy. I will like correct the shape later, so it won't be thick on some parts and thin on another. I will make it like more even. Do not be worried. And this is maybe where the tail can end. This is where it can end. So this will be like its main tip. Now, let's make it. If you notice if you remember the Jara statue, which I did for a client 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and she had like multiple tails, and I remember that I had a problem printing them. Well, not printing was fine, but later assembling, so 3 of them broke, and I had to like glue them, and I don't like gluing resin, because once it breaks, it's never the same. So let me stop recording and start another one. Alright, now this can be like here. Now it's gonna be wrapped. Connection point is on his leg. Imagine the comical situation that he has like tail like wrapped around his neck, and once he like do the step he will trip and fell on his own tail. That would be interesting. Also here it needs to be a bit thicker, and it's gonna have a loincloth here. Don't forget about that. And this reference one, I would love to see him from behind. So here, but it's like going out of his like rags, so it's not that helpful. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, here too. Here it needs to be a bit like evenly thin. Something like that. Okay, this is too thin. And what kind of tails do the rats have? So this one is almost like a scaly. This is like a worm. And let's say what kind of like a vermin lord have tails. So his tail is okay, so like horns, sorry, worms. Wormtail. Wormtail is from Harry Potter, right? Peter Pettigrew. Yeah, it was Wormtail. I was saying it right. Okay, so look for monkey that has a tail for reference. Okay, about the Total War Warhammer last drill. This game was really fun. I don't like the fantasy that much before, but now I'm in deep. Well, good. Warhammer Fantasy is awesome, and Total War 3, like Creative Assembly, did absolutely amazing job in doing that. You could model the tail based on the storm fins. Stormfiend is supposed to be the rat ogre, which was like delivered to the clan Scryer, right? So they gave him a weapons. Yeah, well, so all of them have like this worm tail. Okay, so let's do it. Let's make him first a texture, so the polygons are evenly distributed. So let's give it power of 3 at least. Okay, this should be good. This should be good. So power 3, evenly distributed, and then I will be doing these bumps on it, so it looks like a worm tail indeed. And then the spikes. Yeah, spikes are important. Spikes and maybe some jewelry on it. We have... oh, I forgot that we have these two like ankle wraps, so we can reuse one of those on a tail. And that's gonna be awesome looking, I guess. So, yes. Let us multiply it like that. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, save our progress and then go and do the worm. Wow, what would the architecture structure... oh, Tyranids. Well, that's a good answer, like a good question, and I know the answer. It's easy to do, or you can like either make or download your own, and like plenty of creators are looking. So basically, capillaries, insect-like slash octopus-like, alive stuff. So if you want something different but still want to be like trusted to the Tyrannid design, Google on Kirai from World of Warcraft. So this was the raid in World of Warcraft, like almost majority of it was done in like inside with this insect architecture, so you can maybe take these monoliths from it and just go through a few reference pictures. So the important thing is that when you're doing Tyrannid stuff is that think of that everything is made from biomatter, so everything is alive. So a lot of these capillary structures, also these beehive looking stuff, so think of some, I don't know, something like this, right? So Google yourself Ankiraj and use it as a reference. That's my recommendation, because that's exactly what I would do. Alright, let's go. Goldring or something would look super cool. I mean, it's god. Like on a finger or on a tail? Look what this is. Now it starts to lag, so I'll close this. No. Now I need to find a different brush. So we use this one, so let's try this. Yeah, this is cool. So we're gonna make these worm-like striations with a with this brush, and up the power a bit. Up the power, and we have to do it from all the sides. So probably we'll go over 3 more times. Yes, 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 yes. Now when I think about it, also like some kind of bony tail would be nice. Because he has like this skull hat. But this is nice as well. So we do it on the side. Now this side too. We need to finish this today because it's already have like millions of polygons. So after I will do the tail. I will show you how many polygons it has, and you will be absolutely blown away. Last time we checked, it has 63 million polygons. 63 million polygons. Extremely detailed model. And Blender is dying. Is literally suffering under the sheer might of this model. Fucking hell, it's 2024, like 10th version of Blender, and they still did not fix it. Blender developers, if anyone is listening, fix the damn tool. Allow us to work with big models. ZBrush can do it, so can you. Alright, now the promised polygon count. Look how many. So it's... Let me just select everything. We actually reduced it, so now it's 20, almost 21 million triangles, so it multiplied by 3 and we have 63 million. Okay, so we are good. We're good now. But if I fetch both of these... Now it's 60, now it's even more. You know what, I will just save it, and I also... let me save it just for sake of it. And immediately I'll check what is the size of that model. Ooh, it's over 1 gigabyte, one model. And it's STL, so... yeah. Hello, Wade. Okay, but I had to change my name back to Wade. You are stay-at-home wizard, right? Yeah, good morning. I was thinking about the warpstone. I have it ready actually here. I call it the gem. So I was thinking of inserting a warpstone somewhere in his body, or like in the other hand he will be holding it. But think about this. He's a god. He don't need a warpstone. Warpstone it's a myth for the lower Skaven. He is god of ruin. He has the magic. He don't need this shit. So that's why I've abandoned the concept of him having staff or a weapon. He's a god. He don't need that. Now, I know what you're thinking, like Khorne has a giant sword, but Khorne is a melee fighter. He's like the epitome of honor, brutality, and some may say bravery. But for example, Nurgle doesn't have a weapon, so does not have Zinj. I don't know about Slanesh, but Nurgle is like this giant, jolly, chubby dude behind the cauldron. But as far as I know, he don't have weapon. So Horned Rat don't need it as well. Okay, let's go back to the tail. So hide the gem, hide another loincloth, and make some spikes on the tail. I like the pace what we're having right now. Guys, we will be finished today and I am so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's check a different type of spike. Try this one. No. this one. So I need to select front faces. You see how it's lagging? It's lagging like absolutely madman. First spike will not be there because there will be a loincloth, so here. No, I want this spike pattern go more inwards so we don't overburden the printer. My point is not to take so much printing space. That's too... That was too rough. I will read the chat in a second, just guys give me a second. I'm in a big mode of concentration now. Okay, and that's it, and maybe one big on a tail. Yes, this is excellent. Now probably I will try blending this with the tail. Oh no, it won't be, it's not an issue. And now the ring. Oh, yeah, well, where are we? Yeah, Warpstone just empowers his army, not him. Oh, that's true. I think that too. What's that saying? It's like a physical... Warpstone is like the raw energy of chaos, like in material form. So it's like the chaos manifested in a material. So yeah, that's it. So I think in Warp, actually, where the Great Horn Red resides, like the warp zone does not exist because it's an immaterial world, right? Okay, maybe leave this ankle wrap. But for Skaven it's like a meth. They are addicted to it and they can get high from it. Okay, cool. So this can stay as it is. It's nice, it's nice. Alright, so we have... Now, I have noticed a few discrepancies here on this ankle wrap, so... This needs further fixing by grabbing our brush and move it a bit here, a bit there. This is cool. Okay, and let's check another one. Now we're gonna fix his loincloth. So I think this tail can like go straight through it. I will show you what I mean by that. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. How many hours we are in? This is 4th stream, so let's just say 8 hours, and I spent a good at least 10 hours off stream. So it's maybe like 18 hours. Still not bad, actually. You guys giving me power. If I have to done it off stream, it will take me way longer. For real. Well, we are not done yet. You know how it says, like boldly words, but we are not done yet. We are almost done, but almost doesn't count. That's a good thing to remember. I think I need to make it bigger. Something like this, right? So his ass is covered, and we probably won't be needing that chain. Why is it so complicated to join that together? Also, I need to keep in mind that we will be printing it. That means oh, I moved this a bit from our main course, so again I need to like connect it to the leg, right, like this. Okay. Okay. The connection point was established once again, and now let's make a giant hole in his ass. Well, is it he? Is it male or female? That's the question. I think male, right? The great horned rat is... Well, of course, because Skaven are absolutely like misogynic and hate. They basically using their females as like absolute slaves. They call it like breeders, if I remember correctly. In Czech, because I'm reading Otrgen Felix in Czech, because I love reading in Czech. It's called plemenice. It literally means like a breeder. Is it from his comet that hit the city? Yeah. Okay, that's why Throat has warpstone shard in his eyes, so he's constantly high. Yeah. That we are with you, so the only one who found that does this. So I have great passion for Warhammer. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Hello, Hano. What's up? What's up? We will be done with our Skaven God soon. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I'll need to make his ass smaller. That looks weird. And that will solve a lot of things. For some reason I make him really big ass. Okay, let's now. Now I will need to move also his tail, I guess. Oh no. Stay. Only you go. And a bit lower. Now we have like dislocated tail, but I'm not moving it. I rather grab it via grab brush. And now what? Why is this so hard? Why is it so weird and hard? That's what she said. Okay, let's move. Let's play with this object. That's also what she said. Guys, do you love Office? I watched The Office like 3 times already. I love this. Is the most funny thing that was ever produced. Alright, the position should match now. Let's go here and make it smaller. From here, and now we're gonna make the opening on the loincloth, and I think we will be done. Then we'll do the damage control and assessment, so we will work on the very last details, and it's almost like 10:30. Hello, Kid Bash! No, it's okay. Remember, you can rewatch it anytime in live section. Yeah, I wouldn't think they respect me. Well, if you have like a strong stomach, in one particular book, I don't remember if it was in Oathbreaker, like a dwarf book, or it was in Black Hearts. No, it was in Oathbreaker. So the dwarves delve into like a Skaven under the Empire, and the Skaven halls, and try to like fight with them, and they found female Skaven. There is like a vivid description in the book. So if you have strong stomach for this kind of stuff, soothe yourself. The book is Oathbreaker. Alright, look at this magnificent model, and I will just fetch myself a sip of water because I already drank whole cup. I'll be right back. Alright. I have to get going, great there, or night at all. Well, glad you were here, brother. You know what, guys, looks awesome. Well, thank you. I'm saving it. It's double saved. Alright, let's finish the tail. Thank you, Grzegorz. I am proud. This was hard to do. This model was... it's not done, so I cannot get my victory speech yet, because it's not done yet. But I can already say, like, this was like a difficult task to do. To do this from the scratch. Because I've never sculpted a Skaven before. Or a red. But I love how it turned out. So now I'm doing this opening on the loincloth for the tail. So now, again, stay with me, guys. It will look weird for sometimes until it starts looking better. So please have patience as usual. Have faith in me, and you shall be rewarded. And I'm gonna make a summary as a YouTube video, because luckily no footage was broken during our streams. So I will put everything together in like a, let's say, 10-minute video, and I will do like a recap or summarized video. So like the highlights of it. What the fuck am I even talking about? Well, sure. Well, I'm trying to say I'm gonna make a video about it, and I have all the footage. so you don't really have to rewatch like 8 hours worth of stream. I will serve everything in a, let's say, 10 minutes. Alright, let's now fetch a grab brush and let's do a few like rag opening. I hope we did not forget anything. So once I will sleep on this in the morning, I will do assessment with fresh rested eyes before I start printing it or release it. Oh fuck, what do I do? No. Alright, I'm starting to get tired, so I made mistakes. Let's put this brush on 1.3 power. And I need to think of some banger on Friday stream. So wait, tomorrow is Thursday. So I have stream in the morning. I forgot about that. What are we gonna do tomorrow, guys? Oh, I don't have a plan. I don't have a plan. But I will think of something in the morning. No worries. There's always something to do. God, it doesn't look okay like this. The reason why I'm making this cloth seems to be thick is just for a simple reason. Who can guess it? I can. It's for the 3D printing. So once it's printed, it will look okay. And maybe make it like bigger, so the cloth is not too tight around his. Or, you know what, I will save it and I will try something. This may fail. Oh, yeah. This is what I meant. This is what we do. So I will make it like open, so it's almost like it's hanging from him. Yeah, like this. So now I will do the bumps brush. I will correct these mistakes here. And we will basically make a large opening for his tail by moving this further back. Oh, we are not using topology. That was the issue. Now it's gonna be better. So make a nice big hole in here, and this will go further into his like body. Or what will be better? The scraping brush would be better in here. No. Let's go. Let's go back. Hello, Gatrox. So let's get rid of this abomination. Okay, let's stick with this one. Yeah, this looks better. And this loincloth can be like connected to the other part. Ah, yes. What did I argue about with myself? Previously I wanted to make him like the rack is Thor and it's just going underneath his tail, but it didn't look good, so I went back to the initial plan. And this looks better. Okay guys, let us take sure the remainings of the rag and oh, that's too strong. On tomorrow morning stream or early day stream, we might get back into sculpting terrain, and probably we will sculpt more of the Skaven stuff. Alright. Also a few wrinkles in here, sorry, folds. He has a, oh, where I'm just one argument on Discord, somebody. I just passed a hard exam. Well, congratulations! Nice! Bro, I'm proud of you. And he got mad. Well, don't argue with people online. There is never a victory in it, because people will never they don't want to hear your opinion. They just want to press their own, and whatever you do, you're just wasting time. That's something which I learned the hard way. So if you are online and you're reading the comments under some random video, let's assume that everyone else is an idiot and there is no reason for arguing with them. Like a back and front for the nipple ring in the middle. Yeah. Wait, where's the my Patreon is linked under this video if you open the description, but if you can find me via Google, so just type in the Google Patreon Artifex Maho and you can be there. And this model will be also uploading there, hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, guys, we're done. We're done. We are done. We are done! Yes! This is fucking amazing. Yes! This is fucking looking awesome. Whew! Now, let's delete the unwanted parts and immediately save it so I can sleep in peace. Save it into horned red. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. I noticed that we moved the tail, so this ring needs to be adjusted. Good that I noticed it. So something like this. And I will show you a preview. Nice. Alright, so the hype is real, guys. The hype is real. I think I can safely assume that this is the most complex and detailed model I've ever done. This was challenging but we conquered it. Holy fucking shit. Let's save it once again for the like third time, just for the sake of it. Hello, Mate. Ooh, thank you guys. I love that you like it. Hello, Alex. How big it will be when you print it? Maximum printer capacity. So I will tell you probably tomorrow once I will like put it into Cheeto box. But let's do the preview now. Let me save it in here. Tomorrow morning off stream I will do the boring adjustments when it comes to merging the geosets together so we save some polygon space. But now... Oh, a ring. No. Okay. I need to do just a few last adjustments by deleting these chain rings. So this and this. So 1, 2. Sorry. The very last adjustments will be making this connection bigger. The chain ring here and chain ring here, so the two loincloths are connected with this one. So wait a second. Okay, we deleted that one. Okay, so save number 4, and hopefully this time it will be nice. Okay, seems nice. Let's open the Great Horned Rat model, which we've done. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's a sculpture worth of God, no? Let's check the final model size. It's 1 gigabyte, and tomorrow once I will merge all the geosets it will be less. So I hope we'll fit somewhere between 700 megabytes, which is okay. Nurgle is next, isn't it? Well, still, yeah. I would love to paint something on stream, so hopefully till Friday we get something to paint. Maybe our lovely wizard. By the way, this is the bramble loop I show you. It's like this is on 40mm base, and this is everything is magnetized. So this is on 50mm base. So maybe we'll paint that or something bigger. We'll work on the leech flies. We need to work on leech flies still. You know, to make the units for the diorama base we made. Do you release the models on Patreon? Yes. Everything all will be released on Patreon, what we've done here, and I'm like gradually releasing models there. So yeah, this definitely will be available there. And I will print it and make it as a standalone unit. Plus, this will be also done as a statue. And this will be the centerpiece of the whole Skaven set, which we are sculpting starting next week. So I will print all the assets and we'll start building. And this statue of the horned rat, this another one, will be coming out of the warp portal. So half of his body will be submerged, and I will keep it in this pose. So that's also gonna be lit. and I like the new design of his skull because I get rid of these spheres, so he will not have like a eye beads, just hollow eye socket, like blazing with warp flame. So yeah. Let's say if you haven't already smashed the like for this wizard. Yeah, thank you. Please do, guys. Like this video, share, you know, all the drill. So, Nurgle, Skaven, everyone is pleased, hopefully. Well, yeah. Let us see also in the... Hey, actually here in Blender, like, most of the details are visible. And I can't wait to paint it, I have to say. Alright, guys. Yeah, this was a lovely stream. I'm glad we finished this. Yeah. Turned out great. How big will you make it? Maximum of the building plate of the GK2. But first I need to fix the printer. I was mentioning on the start of the screen that I started having errors like 2 consecutive times. I have misprints, so I had a chat with like their support, and we came up into conclusion that my FEP filter needs replacement. So that's I order it. I will replace it. It's just a foil on side of the resin tank. But I think it will still handle it. So yeah, maximum of the building plate. I'm assuming something like this. I need to check it. I need to check the exact proportions. Yeah, definitely. We will be painting it on stream. This is our stream baby. So we started from scratch, sculpting it, and we will also paint it on stream. Paint it, base it, all that jazz. And tomorrow, maybe, actually that's a good idea, on tomorrow's stream at 10 AM, we may start sculpting some doodads for his giant base. So, some probably fallen pillars, because I like him to stand on some, since he's a god of ruin, so he will need to be standing on some ruins with the Skaven logos and stuff like this. Is it expensive to replace? Well, it costs like, cheapest I found is €50, and those are like a pack of 3, so you cannot buy single one, you have to buy 3. So yeah, it's like €50. Not cheap, but not expensive. And the tech guy told me that you need to actually frequently replace them. So mine went more than a year, like intact. So I didn't know that you need to replace it. I was in a know that you need to replace it only when it's like damaged. But apparently after you print many times, it gets loose. So, and then the resin start to stick on it. So that's why the changing is... It's not a big issue, and I know how to change it. I did it on the old printer, so it won't be that... It won't be that difficult. May the Dark God grant us with his decaying love and devotion. Yeah. See, I hope in upcoming years, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 5, they will come up with like the perfect printer, which don't require any of these things. So... Are you gonna do a gaming stream? Yes, I will. I'm waiting for Space Marine 2 to be released, but I want to like add one more stream of gaming, so I need to think of some good game to play. But yeah, that's also on my to-do list. Alright guys, so let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for being here. You are awesome. I have a great time. And I hope I see you on the next one, which is tomorrow at 10 AM. For those who cannot make it, don't worry. We'll see each other on Friday, 9 PM as usual. So, Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone. All right, guys. Bye. Cheers.